Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to film something a little bit different. I want to film like a makeup organisation video. I have some drawers that I keep all my makeup in like categories, but I want to kind of sort them out a bit more. I've bought some plastic containers, so I want to kind of like make it all look pretty. And yeah, I thought start of the year is perfect time to do something like this. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it, so it might be a bit of like me figuring out how I'm going to lay this all out. So yeah, so I love watching organisation videos, decluttering. This won't be a decluttering. I don't have like tons of like makeup. I do love makeup, so I do probably have more than, I don't know, the normal person, but I wouldn't say I have like tons and tons and tons. And yeah, so it's just going to be organising, putting things into categories. I've got a spare, even though I've got drawers, I have like a spare drawer that's empty, so I need to figure out what I want to put into that. But yeah, hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's organise. Yeah, so I have this cupboard in my room which I keep these drawers in. And as you can see, this one's kind of organised, but a lot of it is just, and this is my empty one, like wasted space. I want to just organise things a bit better, so I have everything kind of like separated. And these are all the tubs that I have, that I'm gonna hopefully, I've got some like big ones. I've got all of these from Amazon, so I'll link all of these below. But yeah, there's all like different sizes. So I've set this up where you can kind of see everything, and then I'm gonna kind of take things out and kind of just reorganise it. What's really good about these drawers is that they literally just, the whole thing pulls out. Right, so I'm going to take, so at the moment I have primers, and then I have some like body sprays and like this fan that I use quite a lot of the time. So I'm just going to take, I think I'm just going to keep this kind of stuff at the back, and then I'm just going to take this out. And I have these like long drawers, so I think I'm going to put these here. So this is the front of the drawer, and I think I'm going to organise it in like my glowy and hydrating primers in one, and then in another I'm going to kind of put in like either my mattifying primers or my really like grippy primers, just so that when I open the drawer they are like separate. And then I've got my Elf and my Charlotte Tilbury that I'm just going to pop down there. So when I open my drawer, I'm going to have my kind of the same product but by different brands. Blurring and like hydrating, and then kind of this is like my mattifying, and like this is my Milk Hydro Grip, which is gripping. And even though this says illuminating, I tried this out in a video. But it was quite matte, so I'm putting it in that one. And I'm just going to keep this at the back because I do use this, and then this kind of stuff I think can just stay kind of organised. Okay, next I've got these like spice rack things that I already kind of have, which kind of lay out my foundations, but it's just a bit chaotic. And then at the bottom here I have just all my pot concealers, and then like my other concealers. So what I want to do is I actually want to just keep this drawer for foundations. So I'm going to take out all my concealers. And then what I want to do is I want to put all my skin tints at the bottom and kind of lay out my more full coverage kind of makeup in these kind of racks. Okay, even though this is a like BB cream, because it's so full coverage, I'm going to leave it with the rest of my foundations. And then yeah, here at the bottom I just have skin tints and really light coverage. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And I've even got space for down here when, if I get any more, I can just pop a few down that side. Yeah, happy with that. I think that looks nice and neat. Okay, so next, this drawer kind of was a bit of a wasted drawer because it literally just had my like setting sprays, and then I have like a little pot full of clips and some sharpeners. What I want to do with this is I want to add in my concealers. So I think, so this is the front drawer, this is the front part of the drawer, so I'm just going to move these out. No. Okay, so what's good about these is that luckily they literally really fit in these drawers, so you can have kind of like little subsections, and I just think this is going to help me when I open the drawer just gauge what I have. So I've got all my concealers lying down, pot concealers, clips at the front, my sharpeners, and then I've got my Charlotte Tilbury setting sprays just separate because these are the ones I use the most, and then I've got my other hydration sprays and setting sprays here at the back. But yeah, I think that looks a lot more organised, a lot more clearer, and I like having these separate to my foundations. I think it's gonna, yeah, work, and I've got space. I've got room for a little more. Okay, so this is a bit of a crazy drawer. At the moment I have bronzers, highlighters and blush in here. And what I want to do is I probably still want to keep it, I don't have that much of each category, so I probably still want to keep it in like the 3 categories, but I just want to like divide it up a bit better. So I'm going to take out all my bronzers. Okay, so I've got my division, and I think I'm going to do, so in this front section I'm going to do my powder bronzer, yeah. So front section I'm going to do powder bronzer, cream bronzer, powder blusher, cream blusher, and then my highlighters here at the back. At the back here, because I don't really have that many. Okay, so here I've got just a few of my little compact bronzers. I've got my Film Star face palette. I always use this for the bronzer. And then I've just got this. This doesn't have the top on it. It's the Laura Mercier like bronzer. So I just keep that there. Then cream bronzer is actually quite full. But then my blush, we all know I'm not a blush gal, but I actually have a few palettes with blush. So this kind of section is looking a bit empty, but I mean, there's room for me to grow. And here at the back I just have all my MAC highlighters and then naked highlighter. But yeah, and then this like Kiko and this Kiko one. But I don't really use highlighter anymore, so this is definitely like just like old school stuff. But yeah, I think that looks a lot better. It's going to be a lot easier for me to kind of see what I have when I open the drawer. This is my powder and like sponges and like my powder puffs. This one's pretty organised because but I just kind of want to divide up my loose powder and my pressed powder. Okay, this is quite simple. I do have another powder, loose powder, but I'm not sure where it's gone, so there's definitely space in here for that. Then I've got all my setting powders, quite easy to see here in the middle, and then at the back just got this little division, so with all my sponges, and then my powder puffs at the back, because obviously I use these when I use these. So yeah, that one's quite simple, but happy with how that looks. Right, next we've got a bit of a minefield. This is kind of like all my lip products. It is kind of in like groups, but I'd like to actually divide it up a bit better. So I've got kind of like lip gloss, liquid lipsticks. I've got my NYX lip creams here. They are all different shades, even though they look very similar. I've got like lip balms, lip oils, lip liners, bullet lipsticks, and then I've just got these little Jeffree Star minis liquid lipsticks. So I'm just going to take all of this out in their groups and kind of arrange some of the plastic tubs to see what will work. Okay, so we have, I think this will work. I might want to, I don't know if this will work like this as such, but lip liners here. Technically these are lip liners, but I like them to have them at the front. I do have another one. So I like these to be kind of like at the front so I can access them quickly. I've got glosses here. My NYX separate because again, quite easy to grab. These just fit in here perfectly, and then in this middle section I've kind of got my lip oils and balms and things like that, which again, just easy in the middle, easy to grab. But yeah, super happy with how this looks. This section I might need to switch up, but for now, obviously got all my MAC together. But yeah, happy with how that looks, and obviously it's a lot like easier to see everything than before. This is also another crazy drawer. I just have all my mascaras kind of here, and then I have brow products, liners, single eyeshadows, brow stuff. So yeah, so it's all a bit chaotic. I think I want to split this up because I've got a spare drawer, and I think I want to take out like my single kind of eyeshadows and my blushes. These are the Nova Nights and Drip Drip, and brow products. And my eye wands, and I have some that are from Beauty Pie as well. I want to keep these separate because these kind of all do the same thing, and I think would be super handy to have separate. I'm just going to take these spoolies out. Okay, so in this drawer this is all kind of like my eyeliner, just normal eyeliner, kohl and liquid. This is my eyelash glue and my glitter glue, and then I want to separate out my mascaras. Okay, so I think this works. This space feels a bit redundant, but I can't fit one of these in. But this will work for now. So I've got basically all my large mascaras here at the front, because this is the front. And then these are my two favourite like minis. I love a mini. I have lots of minis. With mascara I prefer to buy minis if possible, because then they don't dry up and you don't lose loads of product, whereas, and I just think they're cute. I love a mini. So minis at the back, favourite minis here at the front, along with my other mascaras. Here I have my liquid liners, and then here I've got my pencil liners. It is a bit empty. I think there's definitely something that I could put here, but I think for now this is good. Okay, this is my empty drawer, and I'm just going to basically put the rest of my stuff in here. And I'm going to try and configure this Okay, so this is kind of sparse, but I did obviously take two drawers and split it into, take one drawer and split it into two. But I think again, I can just see everything clearly, and I ordered some more of these blush lights from Made by Mitchell, so I can put a few more along here. And again, I've got like space back here, or like space here. Yeah, happy with that. Then the last drawer, here I have my drawer full of palettes. I'm going to keep, because I don't have loads, I'm going to keep them all in one drawer, but I'm just going to reorganise them a tiny bit, because I've got face palettes and my eyeshadow palettes in one. Okay, so we've got eyeshadow, we've got my Revolutions, we've got these little 9 palette Beauty Bay ones that I love, my V, and then here at the front I've got blush, another face palette, my Vive palette, and then this is a really old one. It's like an Effin Cosmetics, and like it used to be by like Taylor Blue. So I'm just gonna put these all at the front so I can see these. But again, not much is changing, but it's just laying it out in a different way that it's just, when I open the door, it's like really easy for me to see. Okay, so here we are back where we started, and as you can see, everything is just that bit more organised. This drawer is nice, very satisfying. Powders, lip products. This is also a very satisfying drawer. We have all my mascaras and eyeliners. This is a bit annoying, but my other eye drawer, and my palettes. Thank you so much for watching me organise. It's very therapeutic, very calm-minding for me. I am a very organised person, so having drawers that were like that was driving me crazy. But all done, fresh for 2023. I hope you all have a lovely New Year's. I am off to London. Very exciting, seeing some really close friends. And yeah, hope 2023, the start of 2023 is super exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.